Your Grace, good afternoon. I welcome you in a special way to Kiare, where you had been once the rector and before then a student. Please, can we have your full introduction?
Well, I came to Kiare on the 24th of January 1954 as a first year student, and I passed through the minor seminary and left for the major seminary January 1960. However, during my stay as a student in the minor seminary, I happened to have been given some assignments that made me first. I was a bursar. Whereas until then, all students were assigned to their different assignments for only 2 years. I was the first to be a bursar for 4 years. And I raised the menu of the students from rice and tea only once a year to 3 times a week before I left. I introduced not only rice but also amala into the menu of the students. I introduced the killing of a cow on the feast of St. Teresa. And when I got to the major seminary, the past students who were here, my seniors, immediately co-opted me to the bursary that I must be a bursar. As the slogan went, my classmates, including late Cardinal Christian Toomey, told me that the tablets they were being given, they could not take it. You know what they call tablets then? Sliced yam, boiled yam. So, and I continued and changed the menu over there too. Well, we had so many things. I started with Father Francis McCabe as the rector, and Father Cantillon that took over from him, with Father Sheehan and Father Chimohe. The few of them, Father Neo, Father Jennings Jr. So, we were so many in the seminary. I met here in Okiare a student who was my college father and who is still alive till today at the age of 102 years, Monsignor Thomas Olege, the Diocese of
In the East?
No, Bendel, Edo State, towards the north. What is?
Auchi.
Auchi Diocese. Yes, he is still alive today. So we have the oldest Catholic priest in Nigeria. He's an ex-Okiare student. He was a locomotive driver before deciding to be a priest.
Thank you very much, Your Grace. You really told us a lot of events that are taking place during your stay here as a student. The late Reverend Father Fintan Daly that we have had to come for his memorial rite today was said to have worked with you closely. How will you describe the working relationship that existed between you and him at that time?
It is not just a working relationship, I will say. Our relationship is far deeper than that. I met Father Fintan Daly, a teacher here in Okeare, when I was assigned as rector in the mid-year 1969. He was the youngest of the SMA priests that were here that year. We had Father Clancy, Canny Clancy. We had Father McGovern. We had Father...
Okay.
No. He was... There's still a senior priest. I will remember his name later. He was in literature. He spent all his night typing manuscripts. McGovern. And then we had Father John O'Hay and Fintan Daly. He was the youngest. Talking of age, we were born the same year, even though he's 3 months older than myself. So we were the colleagues. That's why I said it's not just working relationship. The two of us. Father John O'Hay was teaching in Fatima College and also was parish priest in St. Anthony's Iwo, and became also a teacher in St. Mary's College, Iwo. The other father whose name has just escaped my memory was a literature teacher in St. Leo's. Father Clancy was principal of St. John's, Zaria, for 20 years before going home to come back after 20 years again there. So you can imagine the aura of those who worked here with me. And I, a young priest, only how many years old, I was assigned here as rector, and all of them cooperated with me so closely that you did not know who was who. Father Fintan Daly, of whom we are gathered today, was an exemplary priest. He was very open with the staff and with the students. And I found him a very ready assistant in all that we did. Father Fintan Daly later, when I became bishop, became the dean of students. Well, I do not know if to say fortunately or unfortunately, I was bishop and remained rector for some years. I became an auxiliary bishop in 1971, having come here in 1969. And we related closely, like brothers, all of us, and worked in harmony. Father Daly, being young, was disposed to do so much. When I came to Okeare as rector, I was still parish priest of the whole of Ibadan, which is now called Yewa. Father Daly, Father Ohe, then Father Anastasius Silva will all individually accompany me to Ibadan for weekend, because for 5 full months being rector, I was also parish priest of 3 parishes in Ibadan. So they were very cooperative and assisting in every respect, not only as in the seminary, but also in my pastoral assignments. And so you can see how we developed. And when I became Bishop of Ibadan, 1974, I handed over the rectorship of the seminary to him. That is how we together began to officiate in this diocese at that time, until it became a diocese. Whereas Father John O'Hay was my vicar general for a while. Soon later, Fintan Daly became also my vicar general.
That's very interesting, Your Grace. We have actually had a very long working spiritual whatever association with the late Reverend. I've been having brief with the Archbishop Emeritus Ibadan, Archdiocese, His Grace, Archbishop Felix Alaba Job. Your Grace, I want to thank you.